We'll talk about after your call. Tell me what your teacher says.
I'm not gonna.
I meant what she says to y'all on your call, silly. Okay, mommy's gonna do a class, so y'all run along.
I'm just gonna do a class right now. Mommy really needs her class right now,
I
Dad.
got one with an exercise ball in here. I got this one trying to get out of doing her schoolwork already. I love y'all, but go downstairs.
All right. Let me grab my water real quick.
Go downstairs with your brother. If you don't want to do Moby Max, go. Hey, little man, take that with you. Love you. Bye.
Let's roll it all the way down the stairs.
Don't ride it down the stairs. Oh, Lord. Hey, do not sit on it down the stairs. You can roll it. Do not sit on it. Oh, that's not a good idea. Let's not do that again. Seriously, don't do it again.
I think I get a little nervous and pasty when I'm teaching online, so I find myself drinking a lot. All right, so let me go ahead and get started. You'll see that I have my phone today. I'm gonna play some music. The music that I'm playing is my usual favorite. I love Closey. Her music is so full of Shakti, this like strong feminine energy, and I just really enjoy her music. So if you'd like support that artist, please, especially now. I'm sure concerts are not a thing at the moment, so we gotta send out some love. I don't need these right now. Stopped. Everything is set up. I've stopped all that. All right. So, Pratyahara. I know I'm abusing Sanskrit. Welcome. So turning inward. Turning inward is one of the limbs of our yoga practice. And so, cliff notes. There is 8 limbs to yoga practice, especially the type that I practice, which is Ashtanga, or a sense of power yoga. And the 8 limbs were laid out by Patanjali. And it was really an outline of how to control the mind, live in this 3-dimensional world, take care of the mind, the body, and your reality here, but then also know that you are connected to something bigger, higher, better, right? And as we go through these limbs, they're much more like a wheel, because you're kind of enacting different ones at different times. It's not a linear experience. And so we have like our moral observances and restraints, it's the ways we think and behave in the world. And then we have what most Americans are familiar with is the pranayama, which is the breath work, and the asana, the physical postures, which is what everybody thinks yoga is about. And those are only really honestly 2 limbs. They're tools in this whole 8-limb wheel to get your attention and to help you find happiness and peace and enlightenment, right? And so when we look at the next limbs, they are about how to generally focus the mind, become so concentrated by turning off outer distractions and really focusing on one thing, that one thing and that one intentional focus then becomes meditation, and then meditation becomes union with the divine or the God of your knowing, and ultimately enlightenment, where you see yourself as this pure spirit just walking around in this avatar, this gift of the present moment, pun intended, to really experience this three-dimensional playground that we've been given. And a lot of times life is such a burden that we forget who we are and what we're supposed to be doing and how to decrease our suffering and increase our happiness. And so we talked a little bit about the kelshas or the afflictions yesterday. I talked a little bit about fear, and also just having this sense of being okay with change for my first few videos. Today, I'm teaching you how to focus in, right? So we go into this mind, and the mind is a thinking machine. And this world around us has nothing but stimuli for that thinking machine. Our eyes, even though you may be focused in on me right now, and just like the video camera is focused in on me right now, it's still picking up the periphery of the room. You in your space are still picking up your peripheries, like, you know, kids in the background, birds outside, whatever it is that's going on for you right now. There's something to tick in that thinking brain, because the thinking machine likes things to think about, right? So it takes all the stimulus so it can like process it through its little ones and zeros. What we have to do is drown that out, right? And so for most, especially American minds, we have been slammed into a space where we're left with nothing but our thoughts and the little bit of stimulus that we have around us. Usually we're out going to yoga class, or we're going to work, or we're going to see friends, or we're eating out, or we're shopping or something. We have so many things to distract us. And if we're not careful, we are just going to find things to distract us in these moments too. And the deal is that the things that will distract us in these moments are probably more close to fear, negative thoughts, inability or unwillingness to change, irritation. I mean, I couldn't imagine. I've got my daughter who is almost a young woman. She pretty much hangs out in her room all day. I don't have young kids and a husband running around to get on my nerves. Or a wife, for that fact, for my male clients, right? Or I'm pretty much isolated, right? So that can go one of two ways. I can either distract if I'm with someone, I distract myself on being irritated with things with them, or distracted on online shopping, or distracted sleeping and eating, which I've partaken a little bit of lately, but we won't talk about that one just yet. I've been in the ditch with you guys. The difference is that I'm doing a daily meditation and a daily physical work to make sure that it doesn't take hold of me. And so I'm hoping that you guys that are joining with me are experiencing that too, so that the irritation with your partner isn't based on anything except what's really going on. It isn't the history of every time they've annoyed you, because that's what the brain will do, is it'll just start to pop up old stuff out of everywhere, out of the background, like a vaudeville show, right? And so we really want to stay focused on what we need and what is true for us in the moment. And if we're constantly distracted by stuff out in our outer world, or even now stuff in our outer world that is so compacted in, we're going to waste a lot of time. We really need to take these moments and find out what's happiness for us, and what is connection for us, and what we really think and feel about each moment. And so the way that we do this as yogis is we start to dull the background noise. And so today's class, I will have some music in the background, but I'm not going to do a lot of physical cueing. If you've been in my classes before, sometimes I get real teachy because I'm trying to get your attention that way. Today, I want you to watch your attention, much like it's the video recorder. What you'll be focused in on your practice, right? But if there's stuff trying to come into the periphery, so if your video camera is losing the practice to the periphery thoughts, acknowledge them, but then bring it back in onto the practice. The reason that I will play music today, because a lot of times we will take everything, it'll be a silent practice. The reason that I'm going to engage some music today is because I feel like we need still just a little level of energetic interjection from some music, some good Shakti energy. So go ahead and come onto all fours, hands and knees. I am going to stop the recordings on my cameras and then restart them for a moment, not the Zoom, but the cameras in the background so that I can upload a physical practice and then a lecture separately. So it's just easier to do it that way. So pausing for a second here. So as you come onto your hands and knees, all fours, cat-cow. If you have blocks, great. If you don't, that's fine. They're not necessary. I'm going to get a little music started. As I said, musicians and artists need support right now. This is my favorite artist. I love to play her in the background as much as I can. It's not, we don't have to have the music in the background, but sometimes it's nice. So if you can support her, her name is Clozee. And Clozee. She's fabulous. Great Shakti energy. Very good. All right. So hands are underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Each exhale takes the spine high. Inhale, drops the belly, turns the face and the tailbone upward. Exhale, round. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, round. Inhale, drop the belly. Let all the thoughts start to disappear. Let the movement of the mind go with the breath. Let the thoughts follow the sensations, the feeling of the breath as you move. When you're ready, you'll find your down dog, pedaling your feet, wagging your tail, turning your head, shifting, shimmying, moving, enjoying your posture. What is it that you need today? How can you allow this practice to serve you, to bring you full circle, to allow a little peace in your afternoon? Center in, feel your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly walk to the top of the mat. Once you find yourself there, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to roll all the way up. As you roll up, look down at your feet. Make sure your toes are at second. Second toes are at 12 o'clock. Legs are unlocked. Arms are along the sides as you arrive in your mountain pose. Hands along the sides, palms facing forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, swan dive, hands on mat, forward fold. Hands to shins. Inhale, come halfway up, flatten your back. Hands down, left foot steps back to low lunge. Inhale, floating low lunge. Exhale, hands down, down dog. Inhale, plank, push up position. Exhale, elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Right foot, low lunge. Inhale, float. Hands down, step forward, fold. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands down, right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, floating low lunge, hands left, heart left. Hands down, down dog. Inhale, float to plank, push up position. Exhale, T-Rex arms, elbows in. Inhale, all the way up, up dog. Stretching the front of your body. Exhale, down dog. Left foot high. Exhale, left foot, low lunge. Help it up if it doesn't make it. Inhale, float. Step forward, hands down and fold into your legs. Exhale. Hands to shins, come halfway up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. All the way up. Inhale. Swan dive. Exhale. Hands to shins. Inhale. Halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale. Hands down. Left foot back. Low lunge. Inhale. Floating low lunge. Hands down. Down dog. Inhale. Plank. Push up position. Exhale. Elbows in. Forearms straight up and down. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Right leg high. Right foot, low lunge. Inhale, float. Exhale, hands down, step forward and fold. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Step back with the right foot. Inhale, float. Exhale, hands down, step back, down dog. Inhale, float to plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, left foot, low lunge. Inhale, float. Exhale, step forward and fold. Take the feet wide, ragdoll for a moment. Sway the upper body left and right, in through the nose, out through the nose. Technology is being really weird right now. Heel toe those feet together. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Hands to shins, hands down, step or hop back, bent elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Stay here or come with me. Inhale, take that right leg to the top of the mat. Left foot spins down. Inhale comes up, warrior one. As soon as you're up, you're down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift the hips, down dog. Take that left foot, step it up. Right foot spins down. Warrior one, left foot is front, hands down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths here. Inhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Where's your mind? Where's your breath? Inhale, 4. Bend your knees. Look to the top of your mat. Step, jump, or crawl at the end of that exhale. Inhale, big toes together right into your Betty Boop. Your hands can be on your shins if you need. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Arms come up, press those hands. Hands at the sides, mountain pose. Inhale, chair, sit back, sweep those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Betty Boop, hands on shins or on floor. Exhale, step or hop back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward, left heel pivots down. Inhale, Vera 1. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Up dog. Exhale, lift the hips. Left foot forward for warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, feel the breath. Exhale, feel the posture. Stay here in down dog. Inhale, 1. Where are your fingers at? Can you feel those? Can you feel that breath moving in and out of your nose? At the end of your next exhale, you're going to do that little hop or step. Right into the inhale of your belly. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Mountain pose. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, back to down dog. Right foot forward, warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Up. Back to down dog. His left foot steps forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Stay here. Inhale, 1. 2. 3. 4. Bend the knees, hop. And fold. Big toes are together. Inhale, chair. Mountain pose. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more round. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, comes up. Exhale, lowers from your warrior 1. Chaturanga. Up dog. Inhale. Exhale, left foot, warrior 1. Inhale, comes up. Exhale, lowers. Up. 5 breaths here. Exhale. the end of your next exhale, hop to Betty Boop. And fold. Chair pose, inhale. Mountain pose. This is Pratyahara telling me not to worry about that music. Inhale, chair. For whatever reason. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Wonderful. In through the nose, out through the nose. Hearing the echo of your breath in the background. And this time, we're going to hop to a little seated position. You hop, cross your little ankles, drop down onto your bum, bring your legs up and hold. Really the reason why I went some music, but okay. I hear you, Gaia. I'm focusing on my breathing. Cross the right over left. Hands are forward. Inhale, lift. And put it down. Hold. Left over right. Pull them in. Hands forward. Feet can go down if you need to. Lift. And put it back down, both. From here, fingers come down. We're going to come onto our sacrum. Small little bicycles. Twist to your right. Inhale, center. Twist to your left. Center. Twist. And center. Twist. Center. Twist. Center. Twist. Center. Hold. Hands down. Feet down, gentle bridge, gentle bridge. Get those shoulders mounted, those feet mounted, lift up, holding here. Press the shoulders back, press the arms back. Gentle, gentle bridge. We're not putting pressure on the neck. We're not trying to do too big of a back bend yet. We're really trying to open up our heart more. Inhale. Feeling strong and focused. Bring your bum down. Cross over your ankles. You're going to rock head to tail 2 or 3 times. Once you come up, I want you to come up, plant the edges of your feet down, come to that little cross that we got up here with. Put your hands down and either step back to plank and lower, or you can jump back if it's in your practice. And you'll lift up and then you'll go back to your down dog. Wonderful. Inhale, let's sweep that left leg to sky. Exhale as left foot comes by left thumb. It's a little bit shorter stance than like a warrior 2. Back heel spins down onto the mat. We're going to inhale and come up. So this depends on the length of your legs, guys. So what you want is your hips coming forward without a buckle in your back knee. See, my back knee started to buckle there. So I shortened my stance. Squeeze big toes together so hips come aligned. Hands onto your low back so your thumbs are on your sacrum. Take a big back bend and hold here and breathe. Inhale comes up. Exhale comes out over that front leg. Look to see if you're nice and parallel. Your hips are nice and long. Breathe. Don't drop your head. Where's your mind? Where's your breath? Put the hands down, bow to your front leg. Turn my Wi-Fi off. My Bluetooth.
I am disconnected.
You are
I am ready to connect.
bowing to your front leg, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, if your hands don't reach the floor, you can always use blocks. You're good. We're going to take this into a standing split. You're going to walk your hands forward a little bit. You're going to square off your hips. Take that right leg high. Press the floor away. Maybe walk those hands back more. In through the nose, out through the nose for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet at the top of the mat. 1 and 11 for yogi squat. So toes are at 1 and 11. Find your prayer position. Gaze at your fingers. Inhale. And exhale. Can you hear your breath? Can you focus your drishti so much on those fingertips that they start to blur? Hands down, toes forward. Move a little left and right. Heel toe those feet together. Inhale, left halfway. Flatten your back. Your hands can be on shins or fingertips can be on floor. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, chair pose. Sweep those arms up. Sit those hips back. Palms pressing actively, hollowing or scooping the low belly. On your exhale, hands at the side. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left halfway. Step or hop back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhaling, sweeping your right leg to sky. Exhale as it lands by right thumb. Back heel spins down, coming up. Preparing for your standing back bend. Hips are facing the short end of your mat. Thumbs are on the sacrum, heart high. Breathe. Inhale. Push through the front big toe to root through the back heel and pinky toe more. And feel the breath move in. Inhale comes up. Make sure your front knee is unlocked. Come out over that front leg. Where's your mind? Where's your breath? Release those hands down. Bow towards your front thigh, your front shin. With those hands down, you're going to step to standing splits. So walk those hands forward so that you can lift that back leg. Once that back leg starts to fly up, you can walk the hands in. I'm pressing my right foot down to lift my left foot higher. Breathe. Yogi squat, toes at 10 and 2, 1 and 11. Sit down, whichever serves you. Gaze at fingertips so intently that they become blurred. You know they're there. You know all the sounds are in the background. They feel very distant. Your mind feels very calm. Hands down, toes forward, ragdoll. Sway the body left and right, holding on to the creases of the elbows as you do. Let the arms drop, let the knees bend, roll all the way up. Finding your mountain pose again. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Step or hop back. Inhale, up, dog. Exhale, down, dog. Dog all over my mat. Looking at the top of your mat, we're going to do that little birdie jump again. So looking at the top of the mat, hop the hips up, and then bring the feet in, right? So taking the hands down behind you, find that boat, holding the legs, in through the nose, out through the nose. And then roll onto your back, come down into your bridge, lift those hips up. Press, press, press. In through the nose, out through the nose. And for 2 more. And 1. Release the hips down. Once again, we're coming into that little cross ankle. You're going to rock and roll 3 or 4 times. If you choose, you can go into it quickly where the edges of the feet go down, the hands plant. You jump back, come to your up dog, and exhale, finding your down dog. In through the nose, out through the nose. We're going to inhale the left foot high. Exhale as the left foot steps by that left thumb. It's a shorter stance than our warrior 2, more like a crescent lunge or a warrior 1. Let the right hand stay down. Bring the left hand onto your low back and extend that spine. Once the spine is nice and long, take the left arm out to the side and watch the thumb go up. Inhale 1. Revolving triangle here. Inhale 2. 3, 4. Inhale, 5. And exhale, release. We're going to drop that back knee down. Once we drop that back knee down, we're going to move into a modified yogi half split. So I'm actually sitting on my right heel. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale comes up. From here, leave that back knee down, the top of the back foot down. We're going to center up our hips, get everything aligned. We're going to interlace our fingers, flip our palms to the sky. Take a small upper back bend here as I let my front thigh drop forward towards my front heel. I'm going to bring the pressure into the back foot and lift up from there. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale comes up. Exhale, put the hands down, tuck the back toes. Step back to a 3-legged dog. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left knee forward to the forearm or to the upper arm and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, down dog. Where's your mind? Where's your breath? Inhaling, allowing your right leg to go to sky. And exhale, step it through. Stepping by the thumb, spinning the back heel down. Really lengthening the legs, lengthening the spine. If you need a block to the inside, do so. But left hand stays down, right hand comes onto back. You're nice and long through the spine. Take the right arm out to the side and then take it up, revolving triangle. Wonderful. Put those hands down. Drop into that forward motion to your front knee. And then drop to your back knee. We're coming into that modified half split. So sit back onto your left heel. What does your breath sound like? Where's your mind? Are you letting things stay in the background, or are you becoming distracted? And rocking it forward from here. Maybe you need to scoot it forward. It depends on your thigh bone length, right? And so finding your alignment as you reach the arms up, interlace the fingers, odd interlace. Take the heart high, the biceps behind you. Inhale, come up. Put those hands down. Step back to your down dog. 3-legged dog. That right leg stays high. And bring that knee to your tricep. 3, 2, and 1. Step it back to your down dog. Drop your knees to the edges of the mat. Bring your toes together, coming into double saddle. And so double saddle is much like hero's pose. So hero's pose, our knees are together, our heels are outside. With double saddle, our big toes are together, our knees are wider, and then we're trying to bring your bum kind of inside those heels so your feet kind of cup your little buttocks. All right, and so you can choose. I'm going to move so that I'm in the line of the camera. It's hard to practice pratyahara videoing yourself. It's almost a oxymoron. Felt like a moron on this sometimes. Oh Lordy. Roll back if you'd like. If you have a block that's not still in need of being sanded down, lean back on that. Otherwise, maybe even take the arms over the head. So you don't have to lean back if you don't want. Moving the breath. Wonderful. We're going to come up out of that. Easy for me to say. Bring our legs together and take our feet wider now, coming into heroes. You're either an inner spiraler or an outer spiraler. I'm an outer spiraler, so that last one is so much easier for me. You decide. No knee pain. That's something to listen to. So I won't be laying back as deep. And so I'll just take my hands back and start to feel the extension and how. Wonderful. Let's come up out of that. Swing those legs around the front. Tell your knees you still love them. Oh, and your ankles. Remove the junk out of the trunk. It's a real thing. Google it. Moving your fleshy parts from your sit bones. We're going to come into a gentle extending forward fold. Washing with the top and that. So wherever you can reach, I'd like to not see your shoulders around the ears, whatever that is to you today. And listening to the breath echo in the background. I'm going to come up. I'm going to ask you to come onto your spine. And you're going to cross your right leg over your left. We're doing happy cow on our back. So your legs are crossed as though you are a lady in a mini skirt. And then notice I'm reaching down and grabbing a hold of my ankles, not my feet. Pulling those legs into chest to the best of your ability. Any sensations in the mind and the body, just let them fall to the side. Bring your focus back to the breath only. And then you're going to unpretzel. We're going to do the other leg. Continue to focus on the movement of your inhale and exhale, not what the shape looks like, not how deep you're going. Release the feet down. Begin to windshield wiper the knees, left and right. Okay, so for our final closing posture, it is supported shoulder stand. It will loosen up some of this allergy stuff. Also, supported shoulder stand is doable by most and is very pratyahara. It turns you inward. For those of you who have a hard time lifting up into supported shoulder stand, one of the things you can do is if you've got a couch or a wall or something like this, you can put your feet in it and lift up, and then you can lift off that wall and stuff, or off the couch. If that's too much work for you, you can always put the block underneath your bum, like so. Let's do that. Doing the full-fledged shindig. You get those shoulder blades tucked underneath you like bird wings. Make sure that your shirt is tucked in because you're videoing and some parts of pratyahara are not available to you. And you can take the legs up. So notice I grabbed onto the sides of my mat and then took my legs up. And then once I'm up, I'm not looking around. Gaze at your big toes. Take those toes over your head to plow. Move your block if you have one. Take your hands onto your hips and your waistline. Allow your body to slowly lower back down onto the earth. Keep the legs up into the sky. If you're close to a wall or a couch, you can move away at this point. Reach your fingers down past your hips. Dig your elbows in. Come up onto your elbows. You'll look like you're on a mud flap of a 18-wheeler. Right? Take the crown of the head down. Maybe put the toes down. But press the sternum to the sky. Open up. And then release the head down. Take cactus arms. Pull the feet in. Let the hips up. Scoot them to the left side of your mat. Put them back down. Bend the knees towards the chest. Then drop the knees to your right. Spinal twist. Look over your left shoulder. Pick your top knee up, followed by your bottom. Roll onto your spine. Pick your hips up, scoot them all the way to the right side of the mat now. Drop into your spinal twist on the other leg. Keeping both shoulders rooted. Pick the top knee up, followed by the bottom. Come into center. Happy baby. Wonderful way to end the class. And so rock and roll left and right, grabbing a hold of your feet. Some people grab big toes. Some people can't really grab feet in this position and grab calf muscle. Wonderful. Extend those legs out one by one. Tuck the shoulder heads away from your ears one by one. Let the palms face the sky. Lay onto your back, preparing for your meditation. So today's class was about turning inward. We tended to do a lot of postures with the focus of forward folding, turning inward into our own space, with that juxtaposition of opening the heart outward throughout our physical practice. And hopefully you were able to bring your mind, if it was expanding outward, to return it back to home repeatedly. And so now is the place to really discover home. We did our little ventures in and out, and we should be more focused now. And so what does it feel like inside your body? What does it feel like inside your lungs? Focus what it feels like inside your lungs to breathe. And filling with the inhale, emptying with the exhale. Become so inwardly focused on that one thing. Your mind begins to float. Stays focused in, but not necessarily on the breath itself anymore. It's just to hear, aware utterly of the now moment, not chasing distraction. Mind drifts, bring it back to that easy resting space. And bringing this peace and calm with you. As you begin to spread through the periphery with your fingers and your toes. You might feel the breath now spread so that your belly and your hips experience the expansion of the inhale. And the shoulders and the neck and the jaw experience the release of your exhale. When you're ready, roll over to whatever side beckons you. Use your lowest arm for a pillow. And then feeling every moment as you slow motion make your way into a seated position. Experience every little bit of that travel. Your inhale, sweep your arms upward. With your exhale, let the hands fall in prayer in front of your chest. Saying a little moment of prayer Well, sending of good vibes to those who surround us. And then once again, turning that love, that care into our own heart. Namaste. Okay. All right, friend. I'll see you later.